What's up, bitches? So today we are doing Baby Just Go Outside. This looks like it might be a parody of Baby It's Cold Outside. My last video, I talked about Baby It's Cold Outside and how people were trying to get it banned because they think it's rapey and sexist or just some stupid nonsense for these sensitives out here to complain about. So let's ruin Christmas. So I will leave the link to this video in the description below. Before I press play, can we just appreciate the mantle and flannel? The mantle and flannel. Yeah. Didn't think about that before I put the shirt on, and then I was like, fuck. The mantle and flannel. Shit. Anyway, let's do this, bitches.
I really can't stay.
Okay, you're free to go.
I've got to go away.
Understood, no means no.
This evening.
You know what sucks is that, like, this is hilarious to me. What sucks is you have to be so out there about it, you know? You have to like basically walk around with a neon sign saying, "Hey, I understand what you're saying. Stop thinking I'm so stupid." Can we have a movement where men just get offended at how stupid women think we are? Can we just have that movement?
Super appropriate. But I do understand consent. Definite.
See, look, all I'm saying is in the original video, like, I get what he's doing and I love it. I love it. This is like a slap in the face to them. But in the original video, and I posted the original video, and I also posted another video where the roles were reversed from back in the 40s. And it didn't look like, he was just, jumping her bones and whatnot. It didn't look like there wasn't any, it looked like there was consent. It didn't look like there wasn't any, like, rape going on. I'm just saying, there wasn't any, like, hey, you won't take his dick kind of thing going on. Just saying.
Definitely text her right now.
We'll be pacing the floor.
Here's the code and there is the
So
door.
really,
Here's your code and there is the door.
better scurry.
I am gonna stand over
Now maybe
here.
just a half a drink
You
more.
are in control of this
The neighbors
thing.
might
Isn't that fucked up? Like, at no point in any relationship, God, I feel like I got hair on my face. At no point in any relationship that I've ever been in has it been where I've been in control of anything. Men like to think we're in control of things, especially when it comes to relationships. We like to think that we're in control of things, but in the long run, we're really not. Honestly, we're really not. We like to think we're the master of our domain when it comes to the lady, and we're not. Because my dad told me a long time ago, you're going to want quiet. You're going to want peace and quiet. And the only way to do that is just do what she says and wants. As soon as she says and wants it, and she'll shut up. She'll just shut up and you'll have your quiet time. My dad told me this when I was in my early 20s, and I thought he was just a stupid old man. My dad was right. Now, this is also coming from a man who, growing up, my mom would be inside the house. My dad was always working outside of the house. And he had his little shed with his power tools and everything. He was always in there just, mucking around and shit. And I never knew what he was doing. And I know now what he was doing. He was avoiding being in the house. But he didn't really get away with it like that. Because my mom had 2 walkie-talkies. Yeah. He had one with him everywhere he went. And anytime she needed him, she paged him and he stopped what he was doing. So when I finally moved in with the girl for my first time, my dad, said, "Follow me, boy." I went to the shed with him, and rest his soul. I love my dad. God rest his soul. Says to me, and he's giving me tools, he hands them down, and that's what I'll do when I have a son. I'll hand my tools down. It's a rite of passage. Says to me, "Boy, listen to me. Whatever she wants, anytime she wants it, just do it. You're going to want quiet in the end. I don't care if you're curing cancer. It's not going to matter to her. Just go do what she says. It's going to be quiet. Trust me." And I was like, yeah, free tools. That's all I was thinking of. Awesome, free tools. You don't know what you're talking about. You're fucking old. My dad was right. My dad was never in control of the relationship with my mother. My mom ran that house with an iron fist. Most women run the house. We think we do, but we don't. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I am. I know what needs to be done. I know what bills need to be paid. But other than that, I mean, I really think about my day. I go to work, I come home, I do nothing. The only time I really end up doing something is if she wants to do something. It's because most of the time she wants to do something. I don't usually want to do it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And the times I don't is a fucking nightmare. So, in short, which we are way past that. Men don't run our shit. We don't. Once you get in a relationship, we basically hand over the reins to the female and she runs it. But it's okay. It all pays off in the end because we get vagina.
Think,
Invite them over if you like.
say what's in this drink?
Nothing but Sprite.
Right? Nothing but Sprite.
Wish I knew
Just
how
walk right out
to
the door.
break the spell.
I do know how to spell harassment.
No,
I
sir.
hear you loud and
At least I'm
clear.
gonna say that I tried.
I'm trying super hard.
I'm just trying to get you out of here because I don't want to be accused of rape or saying that I harassed you. Please go.
Please just go out,
Ah,
baby,
but
just
it's
go
cold
outside.
See, it's at this point when he should just walk out the door and just wait for her to leave. It's getting to that point where it's like, fuck, she won't leave, but she might do this. I don't know. It depends on her mood that day.
I simply must go.
Uber is right outside.
The answer is no.
Seriously, right outside.
Welcome has been
I'll walk you to
so
the
nice
curb.
and warm.
I used to do that. I have a car now, but when I used to take buses and shit, the girl that I was dating at the time, I used to walk into the bus stop and stand there at the bus stop until the bus got there. The one time I didn't, she was almost raped. The one, or at least that's what she told me. The one time I didn't, I get a phone call from her like an hour later, and she said she got jumped and held down by 3 guys, and one ripped her shirt open. A bus pulled up and yanked the guys off of her, and basically just pulled her into the bus and got the hell out of Dodge. Now, that might be true. It might not. I mean, if it's 3 dudes and 1 bus driver, I don't think the bus driver is going to win. I'm just saying. It's just... But the one time I didn't do it. So, after that, I got a car. We never had to worry about that again, right?
But totally
There's bound to be
consensual.
talk tomorrow.
Hopefully not about
At least
us.
there will be plenty
Please
implied.
do not imply
I really
anything.
can't.
Basically, yeah, please don't imply that I did this, that, the other. When I didn't, please don't. Because nowadays, it's not about due process. Nowadays, it's about she said it, so it must be true.
Baby, just go out. Baby, just go. Baby, just go outside.
Now, with that said, with the whole due process thing, I'm not saying that about every case. And the fact that I have to spell that out for most people in this world is ridiculous. I'm just saying that due process seems to have gone out the window during this whole Me Too movement. And I'm like I've said in countless other videos, I'm all for the Me Too movement. Speak up. It's about time there was a voice to be heard. You know, most of the time back 80s and 90s and shit, it was just basically they fucking ignored it. You know, it was whatever. You know, but nowadays people are coming forward and they're speaking up, and fuck yes. But I am kind of noticing a trend of bullshit going on, and I can't be the only one that's noticing this shit. Now, the fact that it's gone as far as to try to ban a Christmas song of Baby It's Cold Outside from 1944 is a bit ridiculous. So I thought this parody of it was fucking on point. I thought it was amazing. It's been a while since there's been parodies. I'm actually going to subscribe to this channel because this shit, the Holderness family. Okay, that's who these guys are. So this fucking nailed it on the head for me. I love this. What you guys think? Sound off below. Later, bitches.